You're listening to IsReal News, 3 daily briefings on the Middle East and on global developments.
From IsReal News, this is the midday briefing for Monday, April 20th. The United States says the current ceasefire with Iran will expire Wednesday evening, Washington time. President Donald Trump tells Bloomberg that the deadline remains in place as negotiations continue. Trump is also pushing back against claims that Israel drew the United States into the conflict. In a new statement, he says Israel did not persuade him to go to war with Iran. Instead, he says the decision followed the October 7th attacks and his determination that Iran would not obtain a nuclear weapon. There are signs the talks may continue. CNN reports Vice President J.D. Vance is expected to travel to Pakistan, where a second round of U.S. Iran discussions is now planned for Wednesday in Islamabad. The White House says the delegation is expected to depart soon, though no final schedule has been announced. Still, major differences remain. A senior Israeli official says it is difficult to see Iran fully abandoning its nuclear program or agreeing to remove its enriched uranium. An Iranian official says Tehran is looking positively at participating in peace talks, but no final decision has been made. According to reports, the United States is demanding that Iran freeze all uranium enrichment inside the country for 20 years. Iran is reportedly willing to accept only a much shorter pause, lasting several years. Another dispute centers on Washington's demand that all highly enriched uranium be removed from Iran. Iran's foreign ministry is denying that the issue of transferring enriched uranium abroad was even raised during the talks. Officials in Tehran insist they will not give up what they call their defensive capabilities, including missile forces. Meanwhile, there are reports that President Trump is considering easing the naval blockade on Iran if negotiations continue. But the U.S. military says it has already intercepted and disabled a cargo ship attempting to enter an Iranian port. The Trump administration is also increasing pressure on Iraq. According to Saudi media, Washington has halted dollar shipments to Iraq and suspended security coordination with Baghdad until a new Iraqi government is formed and provides information on pro-Iranian militias accused of attacking American targets. Elsewhere, tensions rise between Israel and Russia. More than 40 Israelis were reportedly detained and questioned for hours at Moscow's Domodedovo airport. According to the report, they were told that Iran is Russia's ally and that Iran's enemies are also Russia's enemies. Israel's foreign ministry called the treatment completely unacceptable and says the issue was resolved after diplomatic intervention. In Jerusalem, Israel marks Memorial Day for fallen soldiers and victims of terror. At the state ceremony at the Western Wall, President Isaac Herzog warns that when voices silence one another, the danger grows. He says the nation grows stronger when its voices sing together. Military Chief of Staff Eyal Zamir says Israel will continue to stand guard against Iran and will not allow Tehran to achieve its ambitions. Earlier, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said the work is not yet finished, but that the world now understands Israel's determination. Outside the Middle East, a powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck off northern Japan, prompting tsunami warnings and evacuation orders. Waves were reported along the coast, but there was no immediate reports of major damage or injuries. Japanese officials say there are no problems at nuclear facilities. And on Wall Street, renewed tensions between the United States and Iran push markets lower. The Nasdaq leads the decline, while the S&P 500 and Dow also finished down. Those are the latest headlines from IsReal News.
Follow IsReal News for 3 daily briefings. Fast, factual, and to the point.